I'm at the edge of my seat right now, not figuratively, but literally. Rorschach found a comfortable spot, and once she does, she doesn't get up. She might be like the laziest cat in the world until nighttime hits, and all of a sudden she turns into the Tasmanian devil. But it's not nighttime, and she want to just sit right here. So if I don't move around too much, it's because she's literally just sitting in my lap, and she won't get up, and she's scratching and clawing me right now. So I finally had the time to watch Iron Lung. It has been the longest week in my life. Work has been going crazy. School's been going crazy. Film stuff has been going crazy. I haven't had that much time to really lock in on content like I want to, but of course I still want to come on here and at least make one video for the channel. I think I made two for this week for this channel anyway, but yeah, I wish I could have locked in a lot more, but either way, Iron Lung finally has been watched finally after a long time. It's been like 2 weeks since that movies came out, and I should have honestly gone like opening day to see it, but it's just so much has been going on. I haven't had time to really do anything outside of just just working and grinding. That's literally all I've had time to do. I can't do anything else, unfortunately. But now I finally had just a long chill day on a Sunday. It's raining outside. Nobody's texting my phone for once in 2 weeks, so I was like, hey, I'll go watch the movie. Iron Lung is made by Markiplier, who is one of the GOATs of YouTube. I didn't really personally watch him growing up, but I knew a lot of people that did watch him and like him growing up. I kind of like, for whatever reason, like most of the girls I talked to, or some of the girls I talked to, were all huge Markiplier fans, no matter what stage in my life I was talking to them in. They just love Markiplier. So like, I saw him by just happenstance. Like if we just chilling in bed one day, she'll put on Markiplier and I'll just sit there and watch him. Like he's entertaining, but it's just not my type of entertaining, I suppose. But he's still one of the GOATs, so I gotta give respect to him. He made the huge step to go outside of YouTube and to go make his own movie, an indie film, which is exactly what I'm trying to do. So I was like, hey, if he's living exactly like, doing the exact same dream that I have, doing YouTube and creating movies. I don't know if this is going to be his only movie or if he's making another one or anything like that, but I do know that he has started his filmography with Iron Lung, so I'll go ahead and get to that. I'm going to rate this movie the same way I did last week. You guys don't know, I have my phone right here. Cook or Cooked. We got the script, acting, cinematography, heart, and art. And honestly, I'll go ahead and just spoil it right now. This movie is very good, bro. Like, in terms of just slow cook, I know a lot of people don't really like slow burn movies. They'll kind of just get bored halfway through it. Ain't nothing going on, man. And you just get mad and just stop watching it. But me personally, I'm a huge fan of slow burn movies. One of my favorite movies of all time is Seven. And that is one of the best slow cook movies of all time. It accumulates to one big scene in the end. And it's like, yo, this is absolutely crazy. And I never expected this to happen. So I love slow cook movies. But the script, we'll go ahead and start with that. 7 out of 10. I honestly didn't expect the script to be as good as it was. I don't know who wrote that. I don't know if Markiplier wrote this or if he reached out to somebody, he had an idea and kind of picked out a writer for the entire script. But this movie is very well written. Like, it's one of those movies where everything takes place inside one set. And if you don't know how hard that is, everything has to kind of be told story-wise through exposition. There's nothing that can happen story-wise inside this one set until you want to push the story forward. So it's one of those things where, like, imagine I make an entire movie just inside this room right here. I'm trapped inside this room. I gotta kind of be like, okay, I gotta go search back there. Oh, there's a key. Oh, this key opens this door right there. Oh, there's a whole huge attic inside of it. Like, it just, like, even that's kind of like stepping out of the boundaries of just a one set film. So I already broke the fucking rules right there. But having to write an entire story in one room is harder than it may seem, and he accomplished that shit perfectly. Iron Lung, personally, I never played the game, so I don't know if it's like kind of based solely if the game is like frame by frame like that happens inside the movie. I'm pretty sure it's not. I think I played like I might have played like maybe 20 minutes of it on Halloween one year, and I don't remember none of that happening. I think I actually remember being quite like bored with the game. I'm pretty sure from what I remember. I think I just like didn't know how to play it and then gave up pretty fast. Y'all know how I be, bro. I just hey, slow burn movies, I love it. But slow burn video games, oh my god, it's so hard to make entertaining if you if you're just sitting there trying to find out what to do for 30 minutes straight. It's like I can only make so many jokes, bro. So script 7 out of 10. I really enjoyed the script. There's only like maybe honestly like 3 main actors inside the movie. There's a lot of background actors told through flashbacks of exposition. But other than that, there's only maybe like 2 or 3 people with speaking lines. And what's good about that is you can put all your money onto set design and artwork. So basically all the blood that was out through this entire movie, like I think it broke the record for the most blood ever in a movie ever. Like that's crazy in itself. But all that money is able to go to those special effects and to those practical effects and to the set design, because you're only paying 3 or 4 actors and you're only paying for like just one set. You're not moving around. You're not going to film in a park. You're not going to film in a restaurant. You're not going to film at a gym. It's only in one set. So all that money can just go to those actors and to the effects of the entire movie, which is a very smart move. I don't think if he was going to a million different locations that it would have been as easy to put as much money towards the blood and practical effects and stuff like that. But the script itself is very solid, a very solid script. That leads us to the acting. Mark kind of killed it, bro. It's a huge thing inside the film world to make fun of people who write scripts, direct it, and then play the lead actor, because it's kind of like, come on, bro, what are we doing? Like, you just being too narcissistic, and then they usually end up fumbling the bag because that's too much to kind of spread yourself thin. You're doing 3 different things. But like I said, I don't know if he wrote the movie. Let me just make sure right quick. Did Markiplier write Iron Lung? He wrote it. Yeah, he wrote it. Mark Fischbach. He wrote, directed, and starred in, and produced it. Golly, he did all the things you're really not supposed, kind of frowned upon, and he killed it, bro. He absolutely killed it. Seeing that is actually a huge inspiration. I ain't gonna hold you at all. Like just seeing that in real time, like just knowing that, of course, he has a lot more money than me, and he's a millionaire. Been doing YouTube for 20 years probably at this point, if not close to that. But seeing that that's even possible on that level is a very big inspiration for me. And like I said, I ain't got no money. I'm not a millionaire. I'm not $1,000. I'm not $100 here. Like I'm trying my hardest to make this with what I got, basically. But it's possible. That's all I have to see, is that this is a very possible thing. And he wrote it very well. The acting is much better than I thought it was going to be going into it. I mean, you guys have seen YouTubers inside movies. It's really not anything to brag about. Like even the one Corey scene or the 2 Corey scenes inside both the Five Nights at Freddy's is kind of just like he's just being himself. Like he's not really like stepping outside of being Corey Kenshin. He's just saying stuff he would inside real life or inside a YouTube video. I don't know the dude, but maybe he acts like he does inside his videos. I have no idea, like a lesser degree, of course. But this person that we saw inside Iron Lung was nothing like any video I've seen from Markiplier. This was an entirely different character. The character's name was Simon, and he was Simon inside this movie. He was a prisoner. He was acting like a prisoner. He was going crazy like a prisoner. There's a lot of psychological scenes where he's kind of like in his mind and seeing stuff and hearing stuff. And he did very good. Especially towards the later half of the movie. The beginning of the movie is kind of just, like I said, all slow burn, building up that plot line, building up the exposition, building up who this character is as a whole. And then the end of the movie, we kind of get what that's all building to, and he killed it. He absolutely killed it. I can't really critique his acting too much. Honestly, 8 out of 10 is really only because he's not like a Leonardo DiCaprio or like a Robert De Niro. Like he's just a very solid actor, very good actor. Better than mid, better than bad, of course, and 8 out of 10 I feel like is perfect for that. The cinematography, I have the cinematography down as it's the thing is like separating the art and separating cinematography. Like there's only so much you can do inside just one single set. I saw a lot of snorri cams. I saw a lot of rack focus shots. And there's only like I said, there's only so much you can do, bro. So I feel like giving it a 7 out of 10. I'd even go as high as maybe as an 8 out of 10. Is what I can do to kind of just give it the most justice, honestly. Because like it's not like we're watching like Interstellar. Like that's perfect cinematography to me, but there's only like so much you can do inside this movie. And I feel like he was kind of restricted cinematography wise to this one set that he was on. Like that's not a bad thing. It's just that like I can only move the camera around like this so many times as I'm getting scared like before it starts getting like, okay, and like what other shots are we gonna see? Not to say that the cinematography got stale or anything, but it's just kind of like there's only so much he could have done. So I feel like a 7 or an 8 is perfect. I have it down as a 7, but if you want to argue me up to an 8, I'd be completely fine with that, and I wouldn't budge too much, honestly. And of course, for Heart and Art, I got it as an absolute 10. What really solidified it as a Heart to me for being 10 is like, because Heart's before Art. We'll get to Art in a second, but Heart comes before that. You can just tell that so much heart is put inside this movie, but it's the fact that like he's letting both of his dreams and passions coexist. He didn't stop uploading videos. He didn't take a break. He didn't stop doing anything. Even on the night of his premiere, which solidified it for me, the night of his premiere, he uploaded a premiere video for like for Garden of Bonbon or something. Not even like a, yo guys, the movie's out and go watch it. Like nothing in that deep sexy voice of his. Like he didn't say nothing like that. He uploaded some random video on the night of his premiere for the movie. That if that's not Heart, I don't know what it is. I'm gonna do that same thing because I gotta buy this style off that. Like that's so fire to me that you made a movie. It took like what 3-4 years to make this. He's been talking about this for a long time. I remember I was still at 3 jobs ago hearing him talk about this. But he made a movie, released it in theaters, and on the night this released, he uploaded a random YouTube video that also probably got like 2 million views, 3 million views. That's so fire to me, bro. And I'm pretty sure the movie like did exceptionally well, honestly. Iron Lung box office, I'm sure it went fucking crazy. Earnings, yeah, he made over $40 million, over $43 million. I don't know how much it took to make, but making $43 million is oh, what the fuck? A reported, okay, so it only took him $3 million to make, and he made $43 million. So a profit of $40 million. If this was made by a studio, we'd be in trilogy territory. Like, not only would they want a sequel, they want, make a whole series out of this shit. They made a $40 million profit off just him. He wrote it, he directed it, he produced it, which means he funded the movie himself. And there was only 3 actors. Like, that's, you killed it, bro. He honestly killed it. And I think he did so well that something about like the movie industry took his movie out of the top 3. Like they didn't want to count it or something like that because the indie movie did so good. And that's another thing that us indie directors and stuff got to do is fight against fucking production studios who don't want us to succeed at all because they feel like indie is just too, like it shouldn't be possible, basically. Like it's just too fucking, you got to damn near be Superman to make that shit work, basically. But they hate that shit. Whenever it does actually succeed, they hate it. And when it does such a good thing like this, because it's like, it's us saying we don't need y'all, basically. We can just do this shit by ourselves if we have the money to. It's the same argument in the music industry when an indie artist like Chance the Rapper wins a Grammy for his 3rd album. I'm forgetting what it's called right now. But when he wins a Grammy off a mixtape, he has no studio help behind it whatsoever. They hate that shit. And they want you to need them, basically. And Mark is saying, I don't need nobody. I did this by myself. And made a $40 million profit. I don't know how much money he had inside his pockets already, but I go to guess maybe he has like at least 7 million off just YouTube all these years. Now he's in double digits. And if not 7 million, probably at most like 10 million, I'd say. But now he's quadrupled his fucking, like, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Not quadrupled, double. I don't know what the fuck the word is, bro, but he did it 4 times over. Some real shit. But so much heart inside this movie. The art, I already kind of went into that a little bit earlier. It broke the world record for how much blood is inside of a movie at all, and it's not even a horror movie, which is a stat in itself. Like, there was so much blood inside this, and that's beating out. You gotta think, it's beating out all the Friday the 13th, is beating out all the Nightmare on Elm Streets, is beating out all the Final Destinations, is beating out all the Chucky's. Like, any movie that you can even possibly think would have a lot of blood inside of it. It genuinely, it doesn't at all, and that's absolutely crazy. Like, it beats out all the scary movie, horror movies. But I got nothing but respect for this dude. Like I said, I wasn't really a fan of his growing up. I always have respect for him, but I never really watched him. He's not really one of the people I look up to. But in terms of a YouTuber, an indie person making a movie, I absolutely have to look up to him now. Like, I'd be stupid not to look up to this guy. Like, if he was accepting DMs or something, I'd have so many questions for him. I'd have so many questions for him just to ask him as a director. Like, yo, how did you do this? Yo, how did you go about doing this? Yo, how did you film this? Yo, how did you get movies inside theaters? Like, I'd have so many questions for him, bro. So many questions. But I know I said I would add all these up. Hey, 7 plus 8 plus 7 plus 10 plus 10. I'm sure. I already know he cook. I already know it's a cook. 7 plus. What did I say? 7 plus 8 plus 7 plus 10 plus 10. Hey, you dudes that can do math inside your head, fuck you. 42 out of 50. 42 out of 50. That's absolutely a cook. He was 8 points off from a perfect score making an indie film. Like I said, the biggest critique a lot of people have is that it was just such a slow and quote-unquote boring movie. But if you like slow cooks, you'll absolutely enjoy this one. Like I said, the acting was great. The cinematography was great. The heart and art were perfect. The script was great. Everything about this movie there was nothing bad about this, in my opinion. Other than if you don't like slow burn movies. That's the only bad thing about this. But let me know what you guys felt about it. If you have any more suggestions about movies you want me to watch, leave it in the comment section down below. And I'll see y'all. Bye.